Lakers fans, I'm joined now after the win by Roosevelt's Simone Augugliaro. Simone, congrats on the win. What's the feeling in the locker room right now?
Oh, we're so happy, so emotional. We were upset today after yesterday was a bit tough, and we did a great job to come back today and take back our home.
What was the message from head coach Kelly Magliano after the game yesterday and then leading up to today's game?
Coach Kelly, from the beginning of the week, told us that it was a game that we could win, even though they got a great off-season and pre-conference games. We knew that we could do it. We knew that we are a strong team, and today we did the right adjustments to limit their go-tos, and we did a better job on consistency-wise.
You talked a little bit about adjustments, something I asked your head coach about. What were some of those adjustments that helped you guys and play better today?
Oh, we for sure limited, I didn't see the numbers, but we for sure limited the Oppo, who had a great game yesterday. We did a better job at recognizing what to run with our offense and how to don't get lost following the middle. We did a better job overall. We were more consistent behind the service line. I think yesterday we got just one ace with Ashton, and today we got at least 7. I don't know how many, but we did a better job for sure behind the service line. That's what coach told us to do.
You talked a little bit about those aces. You had one yourself in that 5th set. One of the coolest moments, you had that ace, unfazed, you turned and said, give me the ball, I'm gonna hit another serve. What allowed you to stay so calm in a moment where you're in a 5th set, it's a back and forth game, and you seemed unfazed?
Because it's kind of, it's a automatic mechanism, the service. So I wanted to go to get my routine and try to do the same service. I think I got 4 aces. I'm so happy. I didn't serve topspin in a while, so yeah. I'm really happy about it.
Finally, obviously this is a really big win, but the conference season comes quick, it comes fast. You guys are back on the road this next week. How can you use this win as momentum carrying you guys forward?
That's really important. I saw the other results from our conference, and they were pretty, I don't want to say obvious, but get what I'm saying, like 3-0, only 3-0, no upsets and everything. We're getting momentum, and we want to push it through next week. We have a different game, but it's away, so we have for sure to keep it going and to do our stuff how we know that we can do it.
Awesome. Thank you. Enjoy this one.
Thank you.
Lakers fans, I'm joined now by Roosevelt men's head volleyball coach, Kelly Magliano. Coach, opening up the conference season, Missouri S&T in town. A tough game yesterday, a really nice win today. Just talk to me about how you're feeling.
I'm feeling pretty proud. I would say that's probably the only emotion. We've prepped for 2 weeks to play this team, and starting out conference play with a split is, we'll take it, right? We'll take it. The guys played hard, they played together, and that's all I can ask them to do, and they did it.
Yesterday, I found myself talking with Tom Westenfeld a little bit about how you guys felt like you were right there. You dropped that first set, they went on a run to close the set, but that second set lost 26-24. They pulled away in that third set. Mm-hmm. We felt like it was a closer game than a 3-0 sweep, and we saw that today. What was the message in between games?
Obviously we talked about the adjustments that we're going to make, and then the main messaging was it's hard to beat a team twice, right? It's hard to beat a team twice in a row. Missouri S&T is a phenomenal team. But, we told them it's hard to beat a team twice in a row. So let's use that to our advantage, right? Make the adjustments that we need to make, put our foot on the gas, and that's what they did. And, we just talked a lot about playing disciplined ball, but playing together. And I think, in yesterday's match, we did that. We just let up a little bit in set 3, but, they gave their best effort, and that's all I can ask of them. And today I asked the same thing, right? Make sure we're giving our best effort, make sure that we are competing, and make sure we're having fun. There is no pressure, on the beginning of the season, right? And like I said, Missouri S&T is a phenomenal team. They're one of the better teams in our conference. And so playing them, we know it's going to be a battle, and we just needed to accept that battle and be willing to work with it.
We just talked a little bit off camera about those adjustments that you made in between games, it felt like you guys were getting more hands on their hits today. What were some of those specific adjustments that you guys made coming into today?
Yeah, so yesterday I think we were paying a little bit too much attention to them running out of the middle third, whether they were running their middle blockers or, running the BIC. And, they ran Caleb Rolwig a whole lot yesterday, and he did a good job for them. He was very efficient, and he scored a whole lot. But we felt that it wasn't a significant amount as to, both of their pins, right? Their outside and their right side had majority of their attempts yesterday, and so the adjustments that we made in set 3 yesterday was to commit to pins, and we made that adjustment right away today. And so then that way our pin blockers were able to get more touches, even if they were solo, right? And we kind of just ran away from paying attention to the middle third and, making that adjustment and reading what they're running out of serve receive a little bit better and understanding what their setter does in transition a little bit better was definitely helpful today. And that helped our backcourt defense out, which is what struggled yesterday. And, we were able to maintain the offense that we ran yesterday. They did a great job. We could have been a little bit more efficient offensively, but I think Martino, spread the ball around quite a bit, and our hitters did a good job putting it away. And today we maintained that, and then we picked up the defense, and that was ultimately what got us the win.
Talking a little bit more about the defensive side of things, one of the loudest moments, one of the biggest momentum shifters today came in that fourth set. Ashton Stage somehow managed to keep the ball up with almost a hook shot. He then ended up having a really nice dig. You guys got that point. That was one of the loudest cheers from your bench, from you. I saw you excited.
Sure.
Why was that moment so big for you guys?
I hate to say it, but we train the total player here, right? Right at Roosevelt, we train the total player. Everybody gets defensive reps. The middles get defensive reps all the time. But a middle playing good defense is not always the go-to. And so Ashton, especially it being Ashton, you got to know the guy's personality, but especially being Ashton, it was huge. And Ashton's kind of like he's kind of the glue on our team, right? When Ashton does something good, everybody gets excited. And so for him to just have a defensive mindset and, as he quoted earlier, reach his flow state back there, that was a huge momentum shifter and definitely brought it back on our side, and we were able to take it and run with it.
Finally, you guys won the game on a kill by Mark Smoygin. He means so much to this program. We talked a little bit the other day. He's a leader on this team. How big is it for him to be the guy to get that kill to give you guys your first conference win of the season? Out of our entire team, Mark's been with me the longest, right? Been with the program the longest. And, he and I were talking prior to the game, like, we want this one. We've played Missouri S&T the last couple of years, twice every year. And we've lost every time. And so this is a big win for him, just as it is for our team. And in the timeout, right, I looked at Martino and I said, good pass here, find Mark. And Mark was like, he was a little nervous, but we had that confidence in him. Martino had that confidence in him. And for him to get that last point was just, the icing on a very sweet cake. Awesome. Enjoy this one, Coach.
Thank you.